What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report. And you already know what it is. Today it's time for that Youjo Senki episode 9 live reaction. Man, last week was bananas for this series. Getting some traction, definitely being one of the favorites of the winter season for me. And that reveal with being X at the end, bringing back Sue. Man, that was crazy. So I cannot wait to get to this episode this week. Just give me a few seconds. Let me go ahead and get everything set up so we can get everything situated. As you know, I will be watching it on that Crunchyroll. For those of you who are new to my format here, there's no audio, there's no video, but there is a timer at the bottom of the screen so you guys can keep up with where I am on the episode so you can sync it up with that. Give it about a minute so I can get the episode queued up. Let the buffering rub itself out a little bit. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. But you know what I mean. And for the people who have just joined in right now, thank you very much for joining me. Go ahead and give it a like if you like what's going on here. And welcome back if you're returning. Man, I am hyped for this series. I'm more hyped to see how it's going to end overall. I mean, we're on episode 9, so we probably only got 3 more episodes left. So I'm pretty sure, like, all of this is about to come to a head. We're about to see, like, the big payoffs and everything. I think last week was a hell of a payoff because we already knew Being X was controlling everything. But now we're seeing that he is basically making almost like warriors of destruction and people who want revenge on Tanya. So that is going to be awesome as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the episode started. Again, Youjo Senki, episode 9. Make sure I got my timer ready. And we're going to get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start though. It's on the train, chilling, eating some food. Yeah, it looks pretty good. My hands are as pure as driven snow, really. Alright, so this guy's a major. Alright, so he knows something to tell Tanya, huh? Right, they're pulling him back. They usually always put her team on front. Oh, Bonaparte with that history. I mean, when this series gets into its military aspects, it really gets into it. I mean, they give you like 4 minutes of exposition. And honestly, times like that are better for reviews. Because like live reaction side, I'm just looking at the screen, so I can't really, react to what's going on because I'm trying to figure it out, Definitely gonna need your guys' help in the comments on that one because I'm not sure exactly what's going on. It looks like they're gonna pull Tanya's team back in order to draw the enemy out because it's like if they draw them back, then that'll force the enemy to come forward, and then once they get in, they're gonna attack them from behind. I think that's like what I got out of that one. We'll have to see how this goes. In the meantime, let's jam the Jingo Jungle. It's my favorite part. I got a feeling this is going to be a setup episode. All right, here we go. All right, so they can't do a full scale assault because the railway has been destroyed. Facing the first world war since the dawn of humanity. Here we go. World War One confirmed. I like that. We don't win, we avoid defeat. All right, so they really just want to cripple the people that they're going against. Just take out as many soldiers as possible so they can't fight anymore. So this guy's going for the decision like boxing. He just wants to do enough to win. He's not trying to like have a resounding victory, it seems. Okay, we got some war. I thought it was going to be all set up. We got rail guns, we got cannons, we got grenade launchers, we got people flying through the sky. That dude just got wrecked. Wow, this is the first time we've seen Tanya's team actually being pushed back. Say it lost 60%. That's big. A force recon unit. So is Being X finally throwing some stronger mages in this? Yo, she almost got wrecked. Good thing she had that shield up. Victoria was done for. This is the first time we're hearing from the 203rd side that they're lost 60% of their people. China's like, no, we're not retreating. No way. So a retreat will ruin everything. Yo, did somebody catch her off guard? I'm pretty sure she put her shield up. She might be injured, though. Damn, look at all this destruction. Straight up defeat with the white flag going. I know this is part of the plan, but I think this was a little bit too risky as far as the troops. They might have really had to retreat for real. Look at all the damage that they've taken right now. And Victoria is hurt. And there's that soldier from last week, patching people up. Grants, that's his name. So did he get like demoted to just doing medical duty after what happened last week? We didn't really get like a clear conclusion of what happened with that. So I was wrong. He is alive. So thanks to everybody that pointed that out for me. Because I didn't catch it the first time. But it looks like he probably just got demoted to medic duty. All right, a little bit of laughter here. Might look like we got a ship between Grants and Victoria there. Little bright side to the bleakness. False propaganda. Okay, so they're really going out with this fake plan to get the enemy to come their way by even telling them false information that they're dwindling. Shock and awe. That's a hell of a name for operation. Nice. Take out the enemy headquarters and take their weapons and artillery. It's a good point, Tanya. She was like, if this was so easy, then we shouldn't have had that much trouble at Ryan. Who's this dude just came in? The doctor just came in like the Lord has brought us a blessing. Did he make a new invention? Is that a missile? Oh, so they're like little jets. Is everything this guy making the testing phase? So they can only go straight? What? So instead of using the little jetpacks that they have, they're gonna use these now. Now, I guess that would give them a little bit more armor, especially if they can use the magic too. This guy has nothing planned out. He's just pointing out everything. When guys a one way ticket to hell. That's right, because they don't move either way at all. They just go straight. Pretty much making them a human missile or a human bullet, not even a missile, because you can kind of direct a missile. All right, so the other side's bind and retreat. All right, so they're moving forward. Yo, Baracho, what's good? Thanks for stopping by. Don't break out the liquor yet. You guys haven't won. Just another day on paradise. Yeah, I hear you there. It's Friday. Weekend's here. It's time to relax. Okay, so he didn't get demoted. He was just helping out on medical duty. Grants. Our mission is to ride rockets right into the enemy HQ. That just sounds bad on paper. At the gym getting some gains, yeah. I've been lazy the past few weeks. Need to get back to that myself. Victoria is knocked out. Now, care in the world of what's going on. So this is a pretty slow well, not slow episode, but it just seems like it's all build up. So considering that, I think the next three are probably just gonna be all the war or something. Meanwhile, while Tanya's having dinner, all right. So these guys are like, we're not talking right now. You're shook. I'm shook too. Let's talk about this plan. I don't know. I feel the being X in this guy will keep saying to move forward and to win. Because the one commander or the major or whatever rank he is, he's kind of saying, I just want to like thin things out. And he's thinking more along the lines of winning the battle and not the war. But this other guy just keeps saying, just go through and destroy. I got a feeling being X is manipulating him a little bit more. Man Rocket's codename V1. They are straight up encased inside of a rocket. That is reckless. Tanya with the words of encouragement. Yo, it's music. They're sliding the ending music in right now. I like that. She's like, I'm supposed to be in the rear lines. How do I end up being inside of a damn rocket going right for the headquarters? Nothing's going Tanya's way. I will not die until I defeat being X. You can definitely feel the finale type of atmosphere coming around now. Everything is coming to a main battle. It's nice how the bullet split. So that splits. That's going to hit the headquarters, and then the mage is actually outside. Okay, I thought they had to go all the way in. Wait a minute, did they go back to the old ending? Wow, that's different. They usually don't switch ending themes. They usually just keep one. I like this one a little bit better though, so I'm glad it's back. You know, Youjo Senki always gives you a little after credit scene. Let's see if they will or not. They might have a couple of seconds left. But yeah, this was pretty much a setup episode. But it seems like next week is definitely going to go in with some type of final battle. Especially with the mages literally going in a bullet rocket right into the heart of the battle with the surprise attack. You know Being X got something up his sleeve, so can't wait to see where that goes. I'm going to miss the series. I really am. I mean, it's definitely been the most solid series. I mean, I've been very high on Aka 13 as of late, but it took half the series for that to pick up and for it to get great. At the very least, Youjo Senki has been consistent. So, besides sequels, I would say, yeah, this and Aka 13 has been blowing my socks off. I mean, everything else I'm kind of just watching, but I really do enjoy watching both of these series. So yeah, this one was kind of a setup episode, so it wasn't really that much to dive into besides this plan that's probably not going to work as well as they think. But here's the end credit scene. Who's she writing a letter to? Oh, that other guy retired. That's cool. She writing like a letter of recommendation for him to retire. And make sure he gets some medals of recommendation as well for his work. Tanya actually doing something nice? Wow. Never thought I'd lose one of my troops to a rotten potato. This dude got sick, and because of that, he's no longer on the front lines. Talk about that. I mean, that's the type of thing that Tanya needed to do to get out of this situation if she ever wants to get out of being on the front lines. I mean, that was actually pretty smart. And the fact that she's just realizing that maybe I should have did this shit earlier, that just makes the moment even better. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. People who join me on the live chat, thank you very much for joining me. If people is joining the stream, thank you for joining me as well. Youjo Senki episode 10. Episode 10 is gonna be hype. I'm kind of on pins and needles to see this episode right now, and it wasn't really. This was a setup episode, so it's not really too much to talk about. Next week is gonna be the big thing to get into. It was kind of interesting how they switched the ending themes. Like they played the one they played last week, doing like the battle scene, then they showed the old one. I like that. I like how they switched it up like that. Overall, it was a fine episode. I mean, this was like more of a review-worthy episode instead of a live reaction. But I usually wait until I watch it, so it had to be a live react. But in retrospect, I think this would have been a better review type episode. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. And I really appreciate when you guys point out things that I missed. Because, with me doing the live reacts and, with so much exposition that's going by so fast, it's like this is the type of series sometimes I have to watch twice. So I appreciate when you guys point things out for me. It helps me in my knowledge of the series overall. So thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there is not a shortage of content we indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now. But you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.